If you overthink at night, you've probably been told to just relax, stop thinking, or force yourself to sleep. Maybe you've even blamed yourself for not being able to shut your mind off. But what if this habit is not a weakness at all? What if it is a sign of something deeper, something powerful, something misunderstood? When the world becomes quiet and your thoughts become louder, it is not because you are broken. It is because your mind finally has space to breathe. Psychology shows that nighttime overthinking is common in people with high awareness, emotional depth, and inner complexity. These are not flaws. These are strengths that simply haven't been explained to you properly. Many people are distracted all day by noise, responsibilities, and constant stimulation. But when night comes and everything slows down, your mind wakes up. This is often the first moment all day when you are alone with yourself. Your thoughts rise not to hurt you, but to be heard. Instead of fighting this, let's understand what it really says about you. Here are 5 hidden traits you likely have if your mind overthinks at night. First, you have a deeply reflective mind. When distractions disappear, your brain naturally turns inward. Research indicates that reflective thinkers process life more deeply than others. You do not just experience events and move on. You revisit them, examine them, and try to understand what they meant. At night, you might replay conversations, rethink decisions, or analyze moments that seemed small at the time. This is not your mind attacking you. This is your mind learning. Reflective people often gain wisdom earlier in life because they do not rush past experiences. They sit with them. They absorb lessons. The hidden strength here is insight. You are someone who understands patterns, meanings, and emotional truth. Many writers, thinkers, and creative minds share this trait. You are not stuck in the past. You are extracting value from it. Second, you are emotionally intelligent. Even if you doubt it, night overthinking often focuses on emotions. What you said, how someone reacted, whether you hurt someone without realizing it. Psychology shows that people with high emotional sensitivity process feelings more deeply, especially when alone and calm, while others distract themselves. You reflect. This can feel heavy, but it reveals a powerful strength. You care about impact. You care about how your words and actions affect others. This makes you empathetic. You notice emotional shifts that others miss. You sense tension, sadness, or discomfort even when it is unspoken. The downside is that you may blame yourself too easily, but the upside is profound emotional awareness. You are someone who understands people, not just situations. That is a rare and valuable trait. Third, you carry a strong sense of responsibility. If your nighttime thoughts include questions like, did I do enough? Or what if I fail? You likely feel responsible not just for yourself, but for outcomes and people around you. Research suggests that overthinking is common in conscientious individuals who take life seriously. You do not approach things carelessly. You think ahead because you want to do things right. You want to avoid harm. You want to meet expectations, even unspoken ones. This can feel exhausting, but it also makes you dependable. People like you are often the ones others lean on, even if they do not realize it. You are reliable, thoughtful, and careful. The strength here is integrity. You hold yourself accountable even when no one is watching. That is not weakness. That is character. Fourth, you are naturally future-oriented. Nighttime overthinking often jumps forward in time. You imagine possibilities. You picture different outcomes. You ask yourself what could happen if things go wrong or right. Psychology indicates that people who mentally simulate the future are often more prepared and adaptable. While your thoughts may sometimes drift into worry, the core trait is foresight. You are wired to anticipate. You want to be ready? You want to avoid mistakes and protect yourself and others? This makes you a planner, a problem solver, and a strategist. The issue is not that you think too much. The issue is that you think without direction. When guided gently, this trait becomes one of your greatest strengths. You are someone who sees ahead while others only see the present. Fifth, you have a rich inner world. Some people feel uncomfortable in silence. You do not. Even though your thoughts can feel intense, your inner world is alive. Research on introspective personalities shows they often have higher creativity and self-awareness. When the outside world quiets down, your imagination, memories, and ideas come forward. You connect dots others never notice. You think in layers. You explore ideas deeply. This is why many deep thinkers feel most alive at night. The strength here is depth. You are not empty in silence. You are full. You have an inner life that is meaningful, complex, and emotionally rich. If you overthink at night, it does not mean you are weak, anxious, or broken. It means your mind is active, sensitive, and deeply engaged with life. Your thoughts are not random attacks. They are signals. Signals that you care, signals that you reflect, signals that you are aware. The problem is not your thinking. The problem is that no one taught you how to relate to it kindly. Instead of trying to silence your mind, try listening without judgment. Instead of criticizing yourself for thinking too much, ask what your thoughts are trying to tell you. Often, they are pointing toward growth, healing, or understanding. Tonight, when your mind becomes busy, remind yourself that this is not a failure. It is a sign of depth, a sign of intelligence, a sign of emotional awareness. You do not need to fix your mind, you need to understand it. And if this message made you feel seen, understood, or less alone, know that many people like you exist quietly in the world. Subscribe for more psychology insights that turn misunderstood traits into strengths and help you better understand the mind you live with every day.